Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy, and you join me as we try and clean up the aftermath, really. We have been... It's very early in the morning, it's after 7 AM. We've come down here when it's nice and quiet, really, to avoid any traffic. The last thing we have to do is put the Fastrac onto the back of the low loader here. Which is... It's going on, but very slowly indeed. I've got Glenn sitting in the seat again. He's back in the work today, feeling fine, so that's great news. We're just trying to get ourselves on, make sure we're looking okay. And then, yeah, we'll be getting this taken down to the dealership. The main reason for doing that is just to get it checked over, really. It was flashing up all sorts of errors on the control, on the computer, and it wouldn't start up. So we're going to take it over there. Physically, it looks like it's in alright condition. I'm not too concerned there. I just want to get it checked over internally, make sure it's looking alright as well. So what we're doing, you may see there is a different machine here as well. What we're going to be doing is... Oh, do you know what? We might leave that there. I'm just going to stick my handbrake on and get out and have a look-see here. So we did, the second it happened, I went away and I spoke to my insurance once we got the kind of the immediate rush sorted out there, and they told me to hire in a tractor, so I did, and the insurance is going to cover for it in the downtime for the Fastrac. This was the only tractor I could get on short notice, but my, what a machine it is. It is a Case Optim 300, it is beautiful. We'll have a look into that in a little bit more detail later on. So yeah, this is our Fastrac, which I think... You know what, we might leave it there. I'll get Glenn to put the handbrake on, and then, because, like I say, we had to push it on really, so that's all we could do. I'm just going to take out the pin there. That's beautiful. Back in. And there we go, it's fallen off. So, let's just pull that forward like that. Excellent stuff. And then we'll jump into the Optim as well and get Glenn sorted out. Put this side up as well. So we're going to get this all strapped down, we'll get ourselves turned around, we're going to take this slowly back to the yard for now, and we'll see what we can get up to. Alright, so we're just going to take ourselves away. We're going to go back to our yard for now with this, and we're just waiting for confirmation that it can go straight into the... or to which JCB dealership they want us to take it to. So we'll just cruise along. This is a beautiful Optim to drive. It really is something special. Very nice, very smooth, quite powerful as well, looking in around 300 horsepower, so it's plenty big enough for what we need. And I don't know how long we'll have it for, but as long as it takes to get the Fastrac back, I would imagine. So we'll just take this slowly. But yeah, we managed to, as well, once we got the kind of the main road cleared yesterday, we were able to get our field of barley finished, which is good news. So that combine is parked up over there, it needs to be brought back over at some stage as well, which we'll look to get cracking with. Listen to the power in this engine though. Oh, it sounds meaty. As we grind up the hill here. So yeah, we also rented out a trailer. Our Marshall trailer is currently over the local dealers where we picked it up from. They're just assessing it to see what's going to need to be done to it. A lot of twisted metal on there, but I think it shouldn't be too bad. It might want to touch up a respray maybe. Well, it definitely wants a respray because it's scraped off a whole lot of paint down one side. But you know, after that, it could be alright. It could be alright. That's what we're certainly hoping for. So that's with them. So we did lease another trailer as well, just to kind of... see us through. Ooh, okay, let's just take our time down here. Okay, we'll just slowly park this up in the yard. Now what I might do, possibly if I can get this turned around, I might even just leave this in the shed for now, because we do have a little bit of extra work to go and get cracking with. Got some oilseed rape to start drilling, if you can believe it or not. So that's what we're going to have a look into. But there is our monster trailer. We're going to have a look at that in a moment. It looks huge, it is huge, but on the back of this Optum, it kind of fits nicely. It's incredible. So we'll have a look and see. Just gonna stick this into here for now. Actually, I can't because I need to get the drill out. Okay. Just have to stick this on the side there for now. Shouldn't be too long. I think we should hear back today as to where I'm taking this to, and where they can actually get it done quickly, where the insurance wants it to go through. So once we know that, I'll get sent away. And like I say, I think we should get it sorted pretty quickly. It's mainly just an inspection through, make sure that the cylinder heads are okay. Make sure that there's no damage inside there from if there's any oil got over the top, which we'd hope not, but you never know. Okay, so we're just going to have to take this off here, so we're just going to jump out, take out the hoses, and then unlock the pin there. There we go. One thing I'm slightly concerned about is maybe the weight on the back end there, but hey, it's down now, so there we go. So how you all doing anyway? Hope everyone's doing fantastically well. Aside from that minor knockback with the tractor, we're doing all right. We're kind of progressing ahead nicely, I guess you could say. We're making the most of some good weather. Good job we have this second tractor, like I say there, because when Glenn gets back with the class, he's going to be. Oh, I need to put that weight on first. When he gets back with the class there, he's going to be pretty much going straight out as well. So we've got a lot to do, which is good. Always good to have a lot of work going on. There we go. Managed to line that up first time in a brand new tractor. That's unheard of. Okay. Sounds like those cows look a bit hairy over there. Definitely does. Okay, we're trying to just get this kind of all looped around. Usually we would use the Fastrac for this, but you know, needs must. Oh, that's the wrong lever. I need to get those spool valves changed around there, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to head out anyway. We've got a little bit of a drive to go and get some seed from the farmer's yard first, and then we'll head off into the field we're going to. We'll catch up with you when we're there, and we'll see how it's all looking, give you a bit of a rundown on this tractor. Before we do that though, let's have a look at this monster over here. This is a triple axle. This is a Broan as well, like mine, but this is the next size up really. And just look at the size of it. I think this is 22 ton all in or something crazy. It's huge. And it is a great match for this Optum. Optum pulls it like it's barely even there sometimes. And we'll just move that out of the way as well, I feel like. Give myself some actual turning room. Get around there in one swing at that stage. Handbrake on. Okay, okay. Excellent. Around we go. So we'll come back for you, Mr. Fastrac. We'll see you again soon and get you on the mend. Yeah, Glenn came back. He was okay. He was a little bit shook up, but then it was quite the event. And these things do happen. It's not ideal. I still don't think it was his fault. So. You know, we had a chat about it there, and he's got over the shock of it all now, which is good. And now he's actually off just to go and run a few errands for a neighbouring farmer. Actually, I think he's going to move a few trailers around for them. Would you just listen to this engine growl as you drive along here? It is incredible. We're heading along to a field just up here. We had to go the other way to the farm to get back up to here. So a bit of a long trip, but. Yeah, we're going to kind of one you can just see on the hillside there. It's already been run through with the cultivator, so we're going to take our drill up there and get it all drilled in. Probably get it all done tonight, actually. Shouldn't take too long. For those of you who remember, we were in these fields to see a bale and silage not so long ago. It looks like they've taken some hay off there again since, actually. looks like the rest of that field's ready to go. Okay, just take our time through there. It's always good to kind of get a demonstration of, oh, that's a bump, of the other tractors that are out there as well. Now, would we ever go for a case? I don't know. I pretty much, well, I use JCB in class right now purely because of we brought them up with us really, and they were the tractors that we had a good experience with. But I'm learning more and more so that the value is definitely in the dealership support. Oh god, these are some ruts. What in the world? So yeah, there's a lot more value in the support you can get really, and there is a large case dealership pretty nearby. Oh lord, that's nearly knackered the drill already. And so yeah, that's something that I definitely hold very very high in the decision making for sure. Now we're going to head up to the top of the hill here, I think. Let's just get that unfolded anyway. Head up to the top of the hill and then we'll start and work our way down the hill, I think. Make it a little bit easier. It's been worked over. It looks great in here at the moment. It really does. Great looking soil. Very smooth tractor to ride. The suspension on the cab here is brilliant. It's very, very nice. Okay then, so we should be good. We got a GPS set up here. It did come installed with GPS, which is great. We're just going to put an A-B line in right now. Which should be good in a moment or two. I think that should be just about done there. Excellent stuff. We're on the line. What we'll probably do is just actually knock off the line, finish up here. We're going to do like we do every time. We're going to go alternate rows, and that'll kind of take care of make it a little bit more efficient to turn back through. There we go. But yeah, we'll get a few rows in there. I really want to have a look at this in a little bit more detail to see how it's looking. Beautiful machine actually, but what would have been ideal is if we could get it put onto a big plow for a spell, just to see how it really pans out with that. Like I said, we might actually just do the direct next row, just so it makes it a little bit easier. So we don't have to work our way back up the hill again. There we go. As you can see, we're flying along here at the moment. We're doing about 15, 16 kilometers an hour, about 10 miles an hour. Pulling this drill like it's not even there, frankly. Absolutely incredible. Now we are going to have to square this little edge of the field up there, but that's fine. We'll definitely do that straight away. What we're going to do is this, come to a bit of a stop. So yeah, as you can see there, it is a very fine soil. We'll get this drilled up. We are putting, like I said, winter oilseed rape into here. You always want to kind of get drilled as quickly as possible, and there's a bit of moisture in the ground there still. And it looks like it's going to be doing alright. I reckon we could easily have another 3 meters of drill on here. This girl wouldn't even feel it. We'll be able to fly through there. It is really, really nice. Very nice, well thought out tractor actually. Do like this an awful lot. It's getting so used to getting familiar with the controls because they're a little bit different to what we expect and what I know at least, but it's definitely something that I'll be willing to do with a little bit more time for sure. Would I ever go to the case? Probably not. I'm really, really intrigued and excited by what class are doing at the moment, so I think we're going to continue looking into maybe increasing that class lineup. The JCB lineup is good. The dealership support up here is not so good, hence the reason why it's on the back of a trailer still. And we'll wait to see where it will go. There's nothing in the immediate location that I can take it to, so that's not ideal. But then that was always going to be the case. We'd have to kind of find something somewhere that we could use, and you know, I'm willing to do that, but it's left us a little bit short right now, at least. And you know, we are right back in the middle of harvest, so if I wasn't able to lease this, I would have been in a world of trouble down to one tractor and struggling a bit. So there we go. Maybe that's a lesson learned. And we'll just get this little bend in the field straightened out, and then we're good to fly on. It's a bumpy field, but this suspension on this cab is going overtime. So do let me know down in the comments what you think of the Optum. If you've had any experience driving one, I'd love to know, or even any of the new cases really. If it's a Puma there or anything like that, do let us know what your thoughts are, because yeah, this is a nice little machine actually. Really not too bad. So far, no. Just have to get ourselves onto that one. There we go. Listen to the whine, it just purrs along once it gets going. Really nice little transmission on here. Excellent stuff. So yeah, we're going to keep continuing on through the day with this. We'll try and get this field all done by the end of the evening, I would say. That's certainly the idea of mine. After this, there's a little bit more combine coming up. Our fields are still a little bit out, or my one field is a little bit out there. But we will be looking to get the cover crop worked over, sprayed off soon, before we can drill into that next field. So yeah, lots to think about there. For now though, well, we'll just keep trundling through this, get this all worked over. It's beautiful conditions, another breath of air, nice and dry. So we'll keep cracking away till we get this all finished. We'll see you in the next one as well. So until then, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed as always. I have been Andy, your young farmer. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button to Simulation for the Nation, who very kindly agrees to host everything as always, and we will see you in the next one. We'll get around that case. So until then, have yourself a great day, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.